Hello, my dear subscribers. Today I will tell you the story of Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha, one of the most successful investors in history. His life is not only about building enormous wealth, but also about wisdom, patience, humility, and a philosophy of giving back to society. Let's dive into the fascinating journey of Warren Buffett. Childhood, early life. Warren Edward Buffett was born on August 30th, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska, USA. He was the second of three children of Howard Buffett, a stockbroker and later a U.S. congressman, and Layla Stahl Buffett, a homemaker. From the very beginning, Warren showed unusual traits of curiosity and calculation. As a young boy, while other kids played games, Warren was fascinated by numbers and money. He memorized baseball statistics, calculated odds, and loved playing with numbers as though they were toys. At age 6, he bought 6 packs of Coca-Cola from his grandfather's grocery store and sold the bottles individually to neighbors for a small profit. This simple act was his first taste of entrepreneurship. By the age of 11, Warren bought his first stock, 3 shares of City Service Preferred at $38 per share. When the stock dipped to $27, he panicked but held on until it rose to $40, selling for a small profit. Later, it climbed to over $200. That early mistake taught Warren one of his greatest lessons: patience in investing. First steps into business. Warren's childhood was filled with small business ventures. He sold chewing gum, Coca-Cola bottles, and magazines door to door. As a teenager, he worked as a newspaper delivery boy for the Washington Post, managing multiple routes and earning more than many adults. By the time he finished high school, Warren had already saved thousands of dollars from his ventures. He even bought a pinball machine with a friend and placed it in a barber shop. The business expanded to several shops before they sold it for a profit. His classmates already knew he was destined for financial greatness. In his high school yearbook, he was described as most likely to become a millionaire. Warren, ambitious and confident, told them he would be a millionaire by age 30, and he was right. Education mentors. After high school, Warren attended the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania but later transferred to the University of Nebraska, graduating with a degree in business administration. The real turning point came when he read a book called The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Known as the father of value investing, Graham's philosophy of buying undervalued stocks and holding them long-term deeply influenced Warren. Warren wanted to study under Graham, but Harvard Business School rejected him. Instead, he enrolled at Columbia Business School, where Graham was teaching. There, Buffett not only absorbed Graham's lessons but also built a lifelong friendship with him. Early investment career. After graduation, Warren returned to Omaha and started working at his father's brokerage firm, but his real dream was to work for Graham. Eventually, Graham invited him to join his firm in New York, Graham Newman Corp. There, Warren honed his skills in value investing, analyzing companies, and identifying hidden opportunities. When Graham retired, Warren returned to Omaha in 1956 and started his own investment partnership with just 7 investors, pooling $105,000, including only $100 of his own money. This was the beginning of Buffett Partnership Ltd. Founding Buffett Partnership, Warren's partnership thrived. Year after year, it outperformed the market by huge margins. His strategy was simple yet effective: buy undervalued companies with strong fundamentals, hold them for the long term, and avoid speculation. One of his famous moves was investing in a struggling textile company called Berkshire Hathaway. Initially, he bought shares because he thought they were cheap, but eventually, he took control of the company. Though the textile business failed, Buffett transformed Berkshire into a holding company that would acquire and manage other businesses. Berkshire Hathaway story. Under Buffett's leadership, Berkshire Hathaway grew into one of the largest and most respected conglomerates in the world. He bought companies outright and invested in others. Some of Berkshire's most famous holdings include Geico, the insurance company with the gecko mascot; See's Candies, a beloved chocolate company; Coca-Cola, one of Buffett's favorite investments, where he still drinks several cans of Coke every day; American Express, Apple, Bank of America, and many more. Buffett's genius was not in chasing trends but in recognizing the long-term value of businesses with strong brands, loyal customers, and simple models. Investment philosophy. Major deals. Buffett's investment philosophy is grounded in discipline and patience. Some of his key principles are: 1. Buy what you understand. He avoids businesses he cannot fully grasp, such as complex technology in the early days. 2. Look for competitive advantage. companies with a moat that protects them from competition. 3. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Buffett often buys during market downturns. 4. Think long-term. He prefers holding companies forever rather than trading frequently. His major deals include rescuing Goldman Sachs and Bank of America during the 2008 financial crisis, earning billions in profits. Relationship with Charlie Munger. A crucial part of Buffett's story is his lifelong partnership with Charlie Munger, his closest friend and business partner. Munger encouraged Buffett to move beyond cigar but investing, buying cheap, failing companies, and instead focus on great businesses at fair prices. Together, they built Berkshire Hathaway into a powerhouse of quality investments. Wealth philanthropy. Warren Buffett's fortune grew into tens of billions of dollars, making him one of the richest people in the world. Yet he has always lived modestly. He still resides in the same Omaha house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives himself to work and enjoys simple pleasures like hamburgers, ice cream, and Coca-Cola. But what truly sets him apart is his philanthropy. In 2006, Buffett pledged to give away the vast majority of his fortune to charitable causes, primarily through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. He co-founded the Giving Pledge, encouraging other billionaires to donate at least half of their wealth. So far, Buffett has donated over $50 billion, making him the greatest philanthropist in history. Personal life. Warren married Susan Thompson in 1952, and they had 3 children, Susie, Howard, and Peter. Susan played a key role in Warren's personal and philanthropic life. She passed away in 2004, a loss that deeply affected him. Later, Buffett married Astrid Minks, a longtime family friend. Despite his immense wealth, Buffett has always valued family and relationships more than luxury. Later years influence. Even in his 90s, Warren Buffett continues to lead Berkshire Hathaway, attend annual shareholder meetings, and share his wisdom with the world. His letters to shareholders are considered essential reading for investors, filled with humor, humility, and timeless advice. He often jokes that his secret to long life is Coca-Cola, hamburgers, and good genes, but his true secret is his positive outlook, love for learning, and unshakable patience. Legacy. Warren Buffett's legacy is not just about money. It is about values, integrity, rationality, kindness, and generosity. He has shown the world that success is not about chasing quick profits but about building steadily, investing wisely, and giving back. He will forever be remembered as the Oracle of Omaha, a financial genius who lived simply, thought deeply, and gave abundantly. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more fascinating stories about the greatest minds and leaders in history. Goodbye.